Hello, Josie here. Are you ready for the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? And are you sure? Okay, here we go. So, never let a negative energy overtake your positive energy. All right? Never let someone that has negative energy and is displaying it or trying to engage that negative energy with you, do not let it affect you. I know that's easier said than done, right? Because, when we're dealing with negative energy and negative people, we don't like that. We don't like the feeling. We don't like what's being said. We don't like the projections. But let me share this with you. The projections that these people are sharing and are displaying, they're not necessarily towards you. These are things that they are angry at within them. And they're taking it out on you because you're someone they feel and or believe they can do so with. Now, is that true? No, it's not true. But they're trying to engage with you negatively so that you will engage with them negatively, and then they feel justified in being that way, and then thinking that it's okay. Basically saying, they push you with their negativity, you respond back with negative energy, and now they feel like they can just keep going at you and just kind of expelling that negative energy all on you, just going crazy with it. I had that happen this afternoon with this young child. He wanted to call me sir, and I don't take offense to that. I don't take offense to it. Now, I will say, it's ma'am, and then allow them to correct themselves. But this guy, this child did not want to do that. He felt like he hit a nerve, so he was going to keep hitting that nerve over and over. On repeat. It was really pathetic the way that he was engaging negatively, and then thinking that it was affecting me the way that he believed it was, but it was not. So just watching him engage in that behavior, it was really sad to see it. Because that negative energy has to go somewhere. And if it goes out to the wrong person that will engage in negative energy back towards him, it might not end up well for him, is what I'm saying. He's basically setting himself up to get his ass beat down by somebody else that will match him and or beat him when it comes to negative energy. It's one of those things, when you have a negative that meets another negative, what ends up happening? More negative. When you have a negative that meets a positive, if that person has more positive within them than negative, then it doesn't work. Just doesn't land, just doesn't hit the same way that it would another negative person. So with this individual, I had so much positive energy within me that what he was doing, it wasn't pissing me off, it wasn't making me angry or upset. If he felt like he needed to do that, then he felt like he needed to do that. If he got some kind of jollies off of doing that, well, maybe he did. And if he did, all right. Here's what I do know. The next person he tries that with, and not necessarily someone that is bigender like myself or transgender, just whoever he tries to expel his negative energy on and believing that it's going to work, the next person may not be receiving, and or rather may not deal with it as well as I did. You have to be careful who you come against, because even those of us that will respond positively, we won't engage negatively with individuals. That does not mean that our spirit team, our angels, and Father God will not get back at those people for us. Meaning, forgive them, Father, they know not what they do. But there are still consequences for what they've done negatively against us and against me. I know that. I'm aware of it. So me not even saying anything, me not even responding in the way that he expected, I responded with a smile and a wave. And, he thought that was being cute, that he was, getting me riled up. And no, I just smiled right back at him. I waved goodbye. He went really, really far with it. And each time he engaged in that negative behavior, I just said, there's another strike. There's another strike. And I'm telling you, it's better for you to be positive light in this world than a negative. Because a positive light really does make the world a better place. Negative energy continues to make a world a negative place. It's not necessary. It's hurting society as a whole. And I know that this individual, I know that this young child, he's going to have a lot of things happen in his life. And the reason why they're going to happen is because of his negative attitude, his negative energy, how he treats people, how he talks to people, how he engages with people in the wrong way. You can miss out on a lot of blessings, a lot of opportunities, and you'll have a lot of lessons. And if you do not learn your lessons, you will be presented with those same issues again, and they may be even more extreme the next go round. Meaning, like I said, this time he dealt with me. Next time he might deal with somebody that's ready to give him all that negative plus back, and he may not come back from it. He might not handle it well. You know, when you decide to push someone's limits and get off on doing that intentionally and thinking that you're clever, you're smart, you're a trickster, and you end up causing more problems for yourself, that'll make someone think next time about who they choose to engage negatively with. I'm going to leave it at that. Gotta go.